Let me tell you a story that most people would dismiss as impossible. Imagine a 50-year-old man. He's not particularly handsome, not wealthy, and yet he walks into a room and women are drawn to him. Every conversation turns into an opportunity. Every glance becomes magnetic. How does he do it? The secret lies in 8 rules, hidden, powerful, and rooted in psychology. Today, I'm going to share them with you, but keep this between us. These are not tricks you'd find in a common self-help book. These are techniques that tap into the hidden layers of the mind, blending dark psychology and applied relationship science. Are you ready? Let's dive into the first rule. Rule 1. Master the power of presence. You've seen it before. A man enters a room and instantly commands attention. This isn't about looks or money. It's about presence. Presence is the art of making someone feel like they are the center of your universe. When you speak, lock your gaze on their eyes, not in a creepy way, but with genuine curiosity. Studies show that deep eye contact releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, creating an instant connection. But there's more. Presence also means eliminating distractions. Put away your phone, lean slightly in during the conversation, and nod subtly. These small gestures signal, you matter. And trust me, that's intoxicating. Imagine sitting across from her in a cozy cafe, the world fading into the background as you make her feel like she's the only person who exists. Rule 2. Utilize the principle of scarcity. People want what they think they can't have. Behavioral psychology reveals that scarcity increases perceived value. So, don't be overly available. When you text, wait before responding. When you're in a conversation, be engaging, but leave them wanting more. A mysterious smile as you walk away can ignite curiosity, making you unforgettable. Picture this. You've just shared a laugh, the chemistry is palpable, and you excuse yourself with a casual, "I'll catch you later." She watches you leave, her mind swirling with questions, her interest piqued. Scarcity plants the seed of intrigue. Rule 3. Master the art of mirroring. This one is gold. Mirroring is a psychological technique where you subtly mimic the body language, tone, or expressions of the person you're speaking to. Why? Because humans are naturally drawn to those who seem similar to them. Studies in social psychology confirm that mirroring creates rapport almost instantly. Try leaning back when they do, or matching their speaking rhythm. The trick is subtlety. Do it too much, and you risk being obvious. Now imagine this in action. She leans forward, intrigued by what you're saying, and without thinking, you do the same. She crosses her legs, and a moment later, so do you. The unspoken harmony creates an invisible thread of connection, making her feel understood on a deeper level. Rule 4. Tell stories that evoke emotion. People forget facts, but they remember emotions. Share stories that paint vivid pictures and evoke feelings. For example, talk about an adventurous trip, a childhood memory, or a lesson learned the hard way. Neuroscience shows that emotional storytelling activates multiple areas of the brain, making you more relatable and memorable. As you tell your story, use sensory details. I still remember the salty air, the warmth of the sun on my skin, and the thrill of standing on that cliff. It felt like freedom. Can you feel it? So will they. Picture her leaning closer, her eyes sparkling with interest as you take her on a journey with your words. Rule 5. Leverage the power of mystery. Mystery is your secret weapon. Don't reveal everything about yourself at once. Drop hints about your life that spark curiosity, but leave details unsaid. For instance, mention an unusual hobby or a unique experience without elaborating fully. I once had the chance to learn something that completely changed my perspective on life. And then, change the subject. Their imagination will do the rest. Think about it. You've planted a seed of curiosity, and she's eager to know more. The enigma of your life becomes irresistible. Every glance, every word you say feels like part of a puzzle she's driven to solve. Rule 6. Create a sense of shared destiny. This is where things get deep. Talk about us and we early on. I think people like us always see the world differently. This small shift in language builds a subconscious connection, making them feel like you're already a team. Relationship studies show that creating shared experiences and aligning values are key drivers of attraction. Picture the moment. You're walking side by side, and you casually say, "I bet you and I would make a great team on an adventure like this." Suddenly, the idea of you and her becomes a reality in her mind. The bond deepens. Rule 7. Understand and use the power of contrast. Here's a psychological hack that few know. Alternate between showing warmth and being slightly aloof. It's called the push-pull dynamic. For instance, give them a compliment, "You have a great sense of humor," and later tease them lightly. This dynamic creates emotional highs and lows, which can make interactions more memorable and engaging. Imagine teasing her gently after a heartfelt moment. "You're lucky. I'm such a good listener. Otherwise, you'd have no one to impress with your stories." The playful contrast keeps the interaction dynamic and leaves her craving more. Rule 8. Be the master of emotional anchoring. Emotional anchoring involves associating yourself with positive feelings. If you're on a date, choose settings or activities that are naturally enjoyable, like a cozy cafe with great music or an exciting outdoor adventure. Psychologists have found that people unconsciously link their emotions at the moment to the person they're with. If they feel happy, excited, or intrigued, they'll associate those feelings with you. Now close your eyes and picture this: the two of you laughing under a string of warm cafe lights, the aroma of coffee surrounding you. Or maybe it's the thrill of an impromptu adventure, her heart racing as she glances at you with excitement. These moments forge a lasting bond. Now, let's bring this all together. Close your eyes for a moment and picture this. You walk into a room, shoulders relaxed, a slight smile on your face. You engage someone in conversation, locking eyes with a confident yet warm gaze. You tell a story that makes them laugh, hint at a mysterious adventure, and casually mirror their gestures. When you leave, you do so with a sense of purpose, leaving them wanting to know more. These 8 rules are not about manipulation. They're about understanding human nature and using it to create authentic connections. The beauty of this approach is that it works regardless of age, looks, or status. By applying these principles, you're not just becoming more attractive, you're becoming irresistible. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Use these techniques wisely and always respect the feelings and boundaries of others. As you master these secrets, imagine the life you can create, walking hand in hand with someone who sees you for the remarkable person you've become. The secret is yours now. Use it to transform your life and create connections that are meaningful and unforgettable. She's out there, waiting for you to make the first move.